Good morning, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about tie-dyeing. So, let us define first what is tie-dyeing. Tie-dyeing is the process of folding, twisting, pleating, or crumpling fabric and binding it with rubber bands or string. Then, applying dyes, the dyed areas of the fabric resist the dye, creating a pattern. The name tie-dye comes from the two main steps, which is tying the fabric and then dyeing it. Let's proceed to the process of tie-dyeing. The simple steps to tie-dye are, the first one is prep the fabric. So, start with a clean, light-colored, natural fabrics like cotton t-shirts, cotton works, because it easily absorbs the dye. The second one is tie the fabric. This is the fun part. You have to fold, twist, or scrunch the fabric into a specific shape. So this is what creates the pattern. Then use rubber bands or string to tie it tightly so the dye can reach the fabric underneath. So the third one is mix the dye. Mix the special tie-dye powder or liquid with water. Following the instructions, you'll need the separate containers for each color you want to use. For the fourth one is dye the fabric. Carefully apply the different colors of dye to the dyed fabrics. Often, you use squeeze bottles to control where the color goes. For the fifth one is wait and set. You need to let the fabric set for several hours. Sometimes 6 to 24 hours. You need to wait. So the dye has time to soak deep into the fibers. This makes the colors permanent. For the last one is rinse and reveal. This is the most exciting step. While wearing gloves, you first rinse the fabric with cold water before removing the rubber bands. Once the water runs clear, you remove the ties finally, and you rinse it again and wash it in a washing machine, or you can hand wash it before wearing it. Now that you know the process of tie-dyeing, let's proceed to the three basic folds of or patterns of tie-dyeing. So, the first one is the spiral. For the spiral, you need to pinch the center of the fabric and twist it like a cinnamon roll. Use 3 to 4 rubber bands to divide and roll into the pie-shaped slices. So, the second one is bullseye. For the bullseye, you need to pinch the center of the fabric and pull it up into a cone shape. Place rubber bands evenly down the cone like rings on tree trunk. For the last one is the scrunch. For the scrunch or crumple, you need to crumple the fabric randomly into a ball. Use several rubber bands to hold the ball shape. So that is all about tie-dyeing. Thank you for listening.